Hey everyone, welcome back to Notes to Self. My name is Melanie.
And I'm Cory.
And we were both born and raised in a local polygamous church here in Utah called the AUB, or the Apostolic United Brethren, the largest polygamous church in North America. I was raised with 4 mothers, 34 brothers and sisters.
My dad had 9 wives, 39 kids, grew up in a compound up in Pinesdale, Montana.
So a bunch of you guys have asked us to make comments on the season 20 trailer for Sister Wives. And we weren't sure if we were going to do it or not, because to me, it doesn't, I don't know if it feels relevant to the things that we talk about, but we decided to go ahead and take a look at it.
Absolutely, it does. Polygamous men all the time get disgruntled with the AUB, and this is exactly what happens.
Mm-hmm.
They leave the AUB, usually with one wife, one small family, and leave the other ex-wives and a multitude of children left back in the AUB. So this is not anything unique from the AUB. So.
Yeah, definitely Cody is like not the exception to the rule by any means. We know dozens of men who have done this. Where they just pick up and they're like, adios, and they're out of there as quick as they can go.
I don't believe it anymore.
Yep. And they take one wife and they're just out.
Yeah, which is good. It's sad when it happens. Not at the beginning. It's sad when it happens when they've now created such a huge family and 3, 4, 5 wives are left to be recycled back into the AUB, and usually those children too. So
I thought this whole preview was funny. It doesn't feel like reality TV anymore. It feels like it's scripted. It feels like, to me, I mean, I don't know what you think. To me, it feels like Cody and Robin will almost do anything for a paycheck now. And so he's going to make himself look like a villain?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's watch some of the clips and do some commentary on it. So
I know.
He plays a good villain. I feel like right now he's trying to do a redemption tour, which is good. He needs it, and it's probably going to bring out who the real villain is in behind the scenes. So
Robin,
who I've seen be the villain the whole time. So.
Yeah, I've been kind of curious, like, what were they even going to talk about in season 20? Because, I mean, really, they're not sister wives anymore. They're not, but this is really the reality of what happens when men leave polygamy and take one wife. You see some of them go on to be very happy, very successful. We know a lot who have gone on and chosen out of life completely. So we'll see what happens here.
I think the 3OG are the only ones that saying we're not sister wives anymore. In Robin's mind, she is the best sister wife. These sister wives have just fallen from the faith, and she is still moving forward as the best, the shiny star of what a sister wife looks like.
True.
Unless Cody brings up that somebody's looking and interested, and then she's like, yeah, you got to run that by me, buddy. So
right. So no, I'm curious to see what's going to happen. We'll watch the season and give our commentary on it for sure, of what we see, what we think, what we know of other people who have left the polygamous group. We have immediate family members who have done this, who have had multiple wives and then decided they didn't want to be a part of the AUB anymore and decided to leave. And some of the wives have gone with them. Some of the wives have stayed in the AUB.
Most of the wives were counseled. I got that one right. Thanks, Olivia. That they needed to leave their husband that they'd been married to for 30 years and come back to the AUB and marry worthy priesthood holders within the AUB. So let's watch this. This will be fun.
This season on Sister Wives.
I have never done speed dating before.
Yes.
So just do that when you walk in tonight.
What's your love language?
My love language is physical touch.
Better than everybody's.
He's handsome, so there's that.
You and Cody could hang out.
Yeah.
Did you say that?
And
so, I mean, what man doesn't love it when a woman's love language is physical touch? Awesome. I mean, that's where you and I are so backwards.
Mhm.
I am not physical touch. Cory is for sure. I'm more
I think every man's
quality
physical
time.
touch, so
quality time. So that's what's interesting to me, is to see sister wives go out and date in the real world, because that we don't get to see that part of it growing up, because we were taught when people leave that you ostracize them. You don't talk to them. You don't have anything to do with them again.
Yeah, I don't know how to date out in the real world. Dating within polygamy, especially as us younger kids, we're going to dances and getting permission to date, and who you could date, who you could get permission, which fathers would give permission to date their daughters.
So you didn't do a lot of dating or courting, as we would call it. I think it's funny when Christine tells David, you can go hang out with Cody. And he's like, yeah, no, I have no interest in that. No, thank you.
But yeah, they do go out and date. And this is an interesting part. I kind of wanted to point on this one. Cody has made statements in the past that Christine is going to have to dirty up his name. It's not him, but dirty up his name so that a person like David would
be okay with her.
Yeah, date her or marry her. And so
because she left a good man.
She left a good man. So
okay.
I think this date is him trying to put on his best behavior, going, look at David, I'm a really, really good man. And so just so you know, Christine had to dirty up my name. He didn't do it. He didn't have anything to talk about. But what will be fun and interesting is if in couple seasons down the road, when him and Robin split, if Cody will go out on a double date with
Robin's new husband
or her ex.
Yeah. Cody never went out with David, Robin's ex
to see
what the heck
if she dirtied up his name good enough so that Cody felt okay to date her. So let's continue. So
I think I need to get out.
Change up your hair a little bit, kind of a new Janelle.
Yep. This is Rumschooner.
We talked about the spiritual divorce, and I think I'm ready.
I love.
Spiritual divorce. Think she's ready. Do you think your dad will tell you this time?
No. I think he told me about Mary, and then we talked about that too much online, and he's not going to tell me again for sure. So I do not know if Janelle got a spiritual divorce or not. She very well could have. I hope she did. I really hope that she did, because it really does leave, it's a completion. And there's some completion energy about that. It makes it so that when you come from this kind of a culture, then it's hard to break some of that belief system. So I hope she really did it. We'll see.
Well, it's almost like getting permission from your spiritual leaders that it's okay to leave, that you have done everything you could to keep this family or whatever together. And so you're being given permission. That's part of our training, our psychological upbringing. So many times I felt like, well, they've excommunicated me, but I still need to ask, right? I still need to do different things.
You do not.
I've totally got out of that. I don't need permission from AUB's leaders or anybody's leaders. I'm a grown man now.
But I do think it does bring some completion energy to Janelle. So I love to see her. I would love to see her do that. I love to see her out, like living her best life, going out with friends, doing stuff like this, because so many times we were taught when you leave the AUB, your life is over. And so I think what we're seeing is that when they leave the AUB, their lives are just starting. So I'm excited for them.
Well, and an interesting part is I'm curious if the AUB will, this is a second wife asking for a release.
She'll get one on abandonment for sure.
Yeah, let's give it to her. And just because we're in the know and she hasn't asked, we'll just put that out there, because my mother was given a release from my dad, even though she had chosen not to get one. So they hand out releases sometimes.
Whether you realize it or not. So who knows? I mean, I really hope she does it. I guess we'll just have to watch the season and see. I don't know. Oh,
Glad that you're doing this, Janelle.
I got another one of those emails from some woman asking sort of like to get to know us for the purpose of joining the family.
Not without her permission.
Cody called. He said that somebody wants a couple pieces of the property.
Well,
okay. We have talked about this painting over and over and over. And I think what's so funny about this painting is there's no shame at all on Robin's part about this. She freaking doubles down. And then, we've read some of the commentary online and seen like just how expensive this painting was. Like, this is insanity. The amount of money that these two spend, like, it's crazy town to me. Especially when he's not, the rumors are Christine had to take him to court for child support. Like,
well,
what is he thinking?
Well, and he has to double down and say that we were chased up till this point. We don't do anything. And I'm like, oh, okay, at this point, sweet. So when this picture was taken, it was just right after it, the tryst. So I think this is a beautiful painting of his second tryst. So,
and do I think Cody's really going to get a second wife? No, this is absolutely just made for reality television. He already said last season he has zero interest in getting a second wife. If he did, the AUB wouldn't condone it. He'd have to go do this all completely on his own. This is never going to happen. This was a clip made for the trailer. That's it.
And he would never get permission. So
yeah, Robin would never give him permission to get another wife. She's done with it.
And she says that.
She says she's not, but she is.
She is. You can tell by the facial features.
She's gotten comfortable in her new life with Cody. She is not going to go back to, well, unless of course that's the second wife comes in to do dishes.
Well, or the nanny yet. But I don't even think she would allow that either. So she does not even want to risk that a version of her comes.
This is going nowhere. This is 100% a click and bait switch, or bait and click, whatever you want to call that switch on the.
It could. He could get a second wife and then be down to one again. So let's keep going.
Does your money ever go into his hands? It better not go through his hands.
Oh, title.
We're going to close on Coyote Pass soon.
This is bull. I'm not selling this land until everything is perfectly fair and we do this the right way.
I'm just going to pause it here. You don't have to switch.
Okay, what in the absolute... There's so many words I want to use to describe this woman right here, right now, but I can't, or our video will get banned.
Okay. Everybody wants to know what it was like growing up with Robin, her mom. That right there. You get to see that right there is what we grew up with.
But part of me wondered if she was, when she goes, I'm not going to sell it till everything's fair. This is BS. If she's mimicking what someone else had said. That's kind of what I think is happening. But then she gets to the end. She's like, sorry. And oh my gosh, that is such a typical polygamist woman's response. You don't know how many women I knew growing up and they're like, blah, 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 blah. Sorry. And are you really though? Because that didn't sound very genuine or sincere.
They made a movie about polygamous ladies and Relief Society, Mean Girls or something like that.
Oh my gosh. No. Yeah. I was blown out way when I saw that clip. I was just like, what? Does she not realize? And I know she does. I think she does realize. I think her and Cody are throwing these little juicy tidbits out there to get people to come back because they want the audience. And so they're not, that's why I was saying earlier, I don't think this is reality TV anymore. This is scripted. They know what they need to do to get the audience to come back.
Yeah, it is reality TV. They're actually showing kind of more of what reality is. This is behind the scenes of living with Robin and her mom. So
yeah, but so many polygamous women are exactly this way, and it's infuriating because the communication shuts down, and it's just like, oh well, get over it. Sorry, figure it out.
Well, it's scary because when some of these ladies would come up smiling like she does, you're like, oh shit.
Ooh, we're in for it.
You're like, yeah, something's wrong.
No, we do not want to deal with this. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Standoff at the Coyote Pass final showdown.
There's
Yeah.
been more effort put into creating pain and hurting each other. Makes me angry.
I would love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes her angry. That, I believe, is all her words. The other part where she says, I'm not willing to sell this until it's completely fair. Sorry. I feel like she's saying something that someone else said. Maybe Cody, maybe Mary, maybe Janelle. I don't know.
It
But
leaves it a cliffhanger. Is she
it is.
referring to something Cody has said? Oh, he was trying to be evil and I was trying to make it fair, trying to make herself look good. But
Right. Was he trying to be naughty the way that Cody
Yeah,
talks about her
but-
being naughty? But she won't let him, so she's stopping the BS. But that part right there, I believe, is true. What's funny to me is that she talks about so much energy has gone into hurting each other. And that feels a little hypocritical because we're watching Sister Wives for the first time right now, and we're on season 4. And I've already seen several things where, yes, for the last 15 years, we've watched it play out on TV, and she's now getting a dose of her own medicine and doesn't like it.
Well, and we grew up, to be honest, seeing the behind the scenes. And so assuming that your behavior right here, you didn't, the behind the scenes is when she's being, what she say, nasty or hurting other people. She does that behind the scenes. Now she's bringing it out for the cameras.
So I'm curious how much of that they're going to expose, like how much of what Mary did was unfair, how much of Janelle did was unfair, how much, because Robin's laying it out there as if it's about to come to light. So who knows?
We'll see.
I'm curious to see what happens with that.
Split it 4 ways. It's fair, right? That's
right.
How math works. So
yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting.
Healing with
We'll
Mary.
see.
I would love healing with.
You took it back.
How much longer until you just realize that he's an ass?
He wants to see me. I really want to tell him that we'll never be friends.
I wanted to apologize with all my heart. I said I didn't love you. That wasn't true.
Is there any part of you that would ever go back to Cody?
I'm not trying to make us back together.
Okay. We all can visibly see the transformation in Cody's face. He looks so completely different. I think that Robin has had a lot of stuff done. It looks like Cody's had a lot of stuff done. It's hard to take him seriously. He looks so different. He needs to finish whatever he's got going on with his teeth. Because it's hard to look at him and take him serious. I don't know. I'm curious. I know. Sorry. So judgmental about that. It's so distracting because he looks so significantly different than he used to. He looks completely different from season 1. I mean, we're on season 4 and he looks so different. I'm curious. What?
He's aged. 3 divorces will do a number.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, it will.
I got all this gray. So
yeah, I'm curious to see what they're going to do.
I hope he does try to heal. That only betters the relationship so that the kids can heal too.
Right.
And
I hope he's genuine when he says he's apologizing.
Here's the reason that I think he's more genuine and that he's actually trying to reach out and do it, because he's showing up at these meetings without Robin. So
true.
And so that has been a problem in the past. He's already admitted it, that when him and Robin show up, there's fireworks. And so I think he is, we'll see. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt until I see season 20.
Well, and I think too, they did the showdown at Coyote Pass because they all knew they were filming. They all knew. And so they have to have material for us to watch. And so that, of course, in normal life, that probably never really happens. Nobody wants to get together under circumstances like that. But I'll bet it was very cordial, very peaceful. There might have been some snark here and there, but
there definitely was.
But I'm sure that that obviously was made for the show. But I'll bet they were still civil to each other.
Well, they have to be. They're finalizing and needing to convince everybody to make signatures. And it looks like Robin was the one holding it up. We know that it's sold now. So
Yeah.
they probably just want to put out their version of it. Everybody's assuming that there was fist fights on Cody at Coyote Pass.
No.
We'll see what the real version is. And yeah, it sounds like
In any way, Mary.
We are never,
No.
ever, ever getting back together.
Pulls out a little Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Listen, I have this wife. Her name is Robin, and she would never let me do anything naughty. As bad as I want to do it.
Okay.
And there
That's
you
it.
have it. That is the end of the trailer. And I think he 100% did that for TV. He did. He pulled out a Grinch look. He looked just like the Grinch. Like, it was crazy.
It was his O face for.
What did you just say?
So, I mean.
Oh my gosh.
He was just duplicating Robin's look when she was saying he couldn't have another wife, a fifth wife. So
yeah. So
yeah.
I
We'll
don't
see.
know. I mean, I think
excited.
this season is going to be interesting. I think a lot of it, we've been saying, the viewers have been saying, and we've been saying that some of it feels very scripted from the last year. The only full season that we've ever watched, I think, is season 19. The other
now 1, 2, and 3.
Well, and yeah, because we're in our first time watch right now. So we've watched seasons 1, 2, and 3, and then season 19. And people are saying, I think 1, 2, and 3, there was not a lot of scriptedness. Obviously, they're setting up events for the camera to attend. But now this feels very scripted. That's why I was saying this isn't reality TV anymore. It feels like, hey, I'm going to be a naughty boy so that the viewers come back.
I think it'll be more. For me, it's going to be way more interesting to watch season.
This is Cory's kind of TV.
Yeah, this is my kind of TV.
Where he can get on and just make fun of everybody.
So, the other seasons, the first 3 seasons that we watched and going into the fourth, I'm kind of sad seeing. I'm sad for the kids. I'm sad for what's going on and stuff. And this will bring back the humor for me. So I'm going to enjoy it.
I really like that they have taken most of the kids out of the series. And now when they don't, most of them are adults now, so they can make their own choice of whether they want to be in the series or not. And most of them have opted out to not be in it. But I'm so curious, like, what do his kids think when they see that? Like,
I love Maddie's face. I think
Maddie's hilarious.
My face, you guys are watching.
We get more comments on Cory's face.
Her face that she's like, oh,
okay. Let's see how this goes. No, and honestly, I think it would be fun to, as a child, to watch my parents in this kind of a setting. I do think it will be a fun season to watch. Last season, there was a lot of heartache and a lot of heaviness in last season. So I think this season will be a lot more fun to watch. And I think that Cody and Robin are going to give us a show.
Yep.
Do I think that a lot of it is real? No, but they're going to perform, and we're going to see their talent and acting levels.
Yeah, I think you're going to see more of Robin's true self, that behind the scenes version of her, where the other 3 wives, they've shown the behind the scenes as they've gone through the process.
That's true.
She's been being the noble, sweet, polygamous wife who's holding up her husband and protecting the family. And now you kind of get to see the bit of the nasty side on the back end. And
I think we saw some nasty side last season from Robin, but I think she just went from, I don't know, everything I say is wrong or whatever, to I'm just not going to say anything. So when they did the tell-alls, it's like, I don't know. Okay. Keep my name out of your mouth. I don't know. So she was very short on her answer. She didn't give too much description. She was very quiet. Now she's like, oh, let me tell you, I got some stuff to say. And so I think it's going to be fun.
I think we should work on getting some sort of portrait up here, or fornication painting
of us
for everybody. I don't know.
I don't think you want to pay as much money as it sounds like he paid for that.
Well,
oh my gosh,
I'd frame a picture. So
if you looked at the dimensions, it looks like it's 3 feet tall and 6 feet wide. That's like bigger than an average person.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Cody's 6 feet.
I've heard.
No.
Yeah,
We'll
I don't
see.
know I don't know how tall Cody is. I know he's shorter than me. I'm 6'2". I know he's way shorter than me, but yeah, I think this is going to be a fun season. This is going to be the season where Cory shines because the snark is going to come out in him big time.
That's right.
And I'm excited to see David interact with Cody and see how tolerant he is, because I don't think Cody would have given and didn't give the same courtesy to Robin's ex-husband. So we'll see.
No, he doesn't want to go and hang out with David and go, oh man, this was a decent guy too. And
yeah,
so
we're
that's
excited.
the whole reason he's going on a date with Christine's David, is to show that he's a good guy.
Right.
So we'll see how it looks like.
So we're excited to watch it. We're going to watch every episode, give our thoughts on it. We are going to watch the Special Forces episodes as well. Cory's already started watching Special Forces, so he has an idea of like
what they're getting into. So I started watching season 3. So
and he loves it.
Yeah,
he thinks it's amazing. So we're hoping to see some sort of transformation. I've watched a couple of the episodes, but I haven't gotten into it like him. So let us know in the comments what you guys think. I think this is going to be a shit show of a season, and I think that it's going to be fun.
Well, I think we as polygamists are usually at our young age, 18, 19, 20, going through the rituals of becoming a good polygamist person. And it's usually in our 30s, 40s, and 50s we do Rumspringa. So I want to see what
we unwind it all.
See how how they enjoy the outside world. It looks fun. I'm excited to go. I have always wanted to go to Louisiana.
Yeah, I know you've never been. I have, but yeah, you haven't. So let us know in the comments what you guys think. Let us know what you think is going to happen this season and what you think that we need to make sure that we pay attention to. If you haven't liked or subscribed or shared our channel, please feel free to do that. We have, took the month of July off due to some illnesses, and we kind of have fallen off the algorithm. So let us help us get back on that algorithm by liking and sharing and subscribing.
I'm only scared of going to Mardi Gras because I'm afraid I'd get just as many beads as Melanie. So
stop. Okay, wait till the next one. See you soon.